Welcome to the channel where today we're diving into the fascinating world of biblical history. The Bible may seem like just another book to some, but its history is unlike anything else in the world. From its miraculous preservation to its global influence, you'll be amazed by what we uncover. Stick around until the very end, because our number one fact will completely change how you view the Bible. Let's get started. The Bible isn't just the most read book in history, it's also the most translated. As of today, the Bible has been fully translated into over 700 languages, while parts of it are available in over 3,000. For comparison, the second most translated book is far behind. The translation process began thousands of years ago. The Old Testament was originally written in Hebrew and Aramaic, while the New Testament was written in Greek. As Christianity spread across the Roman Empire, translations into Latin emerged, followed by other languages like Syriac and Coptic. Today, organizations like Wycliffe Bible translators are working to make the Bible accessible to every language group on Earth. It's estimated that over 7,000 languages exist worldwide, so this mission is far from over. In some cases, translating the Bible has led to the creation of entirely new alphabets and written languages, enabling people to read and write for the first time. Speaking of time, let's jump to the incredible length of time it took to complete this monumental book. Unlike most books written by a single author in a few years, the Bible is a collection of 66 books written over a staggering 1,500 years by around 40 authors. Think about that. A library of writings that span the rise and fall of empires, the birth of nations, and countless cultural changes. The authors came from vastly different walks of life, kings like David, shepherds like Amos, fishermen like Peter, and even a tax collector, Matthew. Yet their writings tell one consistent story of God's relationship with humanity. One of the most fascinating aspects is how these texts interconnect. For instance, prophecies written hundreds of years earlier in Isaiah or Micah find their fulfillment in the life of Jesus, centuries later. Despite its miraculous unity, there was a time when owning or reading the Bible could cost you everything. Did you know that for centuries reading the Bible in your own language was forbidden? In the Middle Ages, the Church tightly controlled access to Scripture, claiming only clergy could properly interpret it. Common people were banned from owning translations in their native languages. In the 16th century, reformers like William Tyndale believed everyone should have the right to read and understand the Bible. Tyndale translated the Bible into English and smuggled copies into England, but his work came at a cost. He was arrested and executed for heresy in 1536. Just a few years after Tyndale's death, King Henry VIII authorized an English Bible for public use. Tyndale's legacy lives on, as much of his translation influenced the King James Version we know today. From the shadows of persecution to the forefront of innovation, our next fact is all about a technological revolution. Fact number 4. The Bible was the first book printed on a press. In 1455, Johannes Gutenberg changed the course of history by using his revolutionary printing press to produce the Bible. Before this, books were hand-copied, taking months or even years to complete. Gutenberg's press made it possible to mass-produce books, making them affordable and accessible. The Gutenberg Bible is considered a masterpiece of printing. Today, only about 50 copies survive, and they are some of the most valuable books in the world. In fact, a single page from a Gutenberg Bible can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Printing transformed the Bible's accessibility, but how do we know it's been accurately preserved over time? That's where our next fact comes in. Fact number 3. The Dead Sea Scrolls confirm its accuracy. In 1947, a shepherd in the Judean desert stumbled upon one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of all time, the Dead Sea Scrolls. These ancient manuscripts, dating back over 2,000 years, include portions of almost every book of the Old Testament. When scholars compared these scrolls to modern versions of the Old Testament, they found them to be nearly identical. This confirms that the Bible has been remarkably preserved over millennia, despite being copied by hand for generations. While the Dead Sea Scrolls are a testament to the Bible's accuracy, there's another layer of mystery hidden in its text. Fact number 2. It contains hidden codes and patterns. Beyond its teachings and stories, the Bible contains hidden codes and patterns that continue to fascinate scholars. For instance, many passages are arranged in chiastic structures where ideas are mirrored in a symmetrical pattern. This literary design shows incredible complexity. The Bible is also filled with symbolic numbers like the number 7, which represents perfection. In the original Hebrew, the first verse of Genesis contains exactly 7 words and 28 letters, both multiples of 7. These patterns hint at something extraordinary, but nothing compares to the global impact of our number 1 fact. Fact number 1. The Bible is the best-selling book of all time. With an estimated 5 billion copies sold, the Bible is the all-time bestseller. No other book even comes close. Year after year, it's the top-selling book worldwide. Yet it's not just about sales. The Bible has shaped history, from influencing art and music to inspiring social movements. Think of Michelangelo's paintings in the Sistine Chapel, or Martin Luther King Jr.'s speeches rooted in biblical principles. The Bible isn't just a book, it's a foundation for so much of the world's culture and morality. There you have it. 7 incredible facts about the Bible's history. Which fact amazed you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.